In this video, we'll be discussing the 4 solid locations in Port Harcourt that you can buy land below 10 million naira. And these locations are actually rare gems because they are locations that should be priced more than that, the amount they are going for currently. But because of probably those locations are learning when it comes to leveling up their pricing, so because of that, they are still priced at the rates they are going for at the moment. And I believe that this is actually one of those videos that you will see and you will thank God that you saw it, because it opens you up to such an enormous, opportunity that you will not necessarily be able to get some other place. And that ties to my personal vision of helping, desiring investors make the right investment decision when it comes to buying properties here in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So if you came across this video through your search or anywhere, do well to give me a follow, a subscribe, like this video, and of course share it to your friends, that this video might also help in making their next best real estate investment decision here in Port Harcourt. So what is the first location that you can buy lands currently? And I'm talking about lands that in the next 6 to 12 months, you'll be looking at 50 to 100 returns on investment on appreciated value. The first location is Omagua. Omagua actually at this point is no longer a land banking location in Port Harcourt, and there are so many reasons to why that is happening. First of all, it's because of the ripple effect of the Airport Axis, Airport Corridor, currently having a lot of development coming through in that axis. So there is a rub-off effect to Omagua, and people are moving, you understand, in their throats to Omagua because first of all, it's cheaper. Secondly, it is no longer far from the city center. Mind you, the only thing that disconnects locations from the city center most of the time is lack of access. So when the road leading from these emerging locations are not very good, automatically they are disconnected from the city centers. But in this case, Omagua is right there, because from Omagua to the city center is less than 10 minutes. And for many of us who have traveled around and been to other cities, I could tell you that if you're living 10 minutes away from probably where you work, from probably where you catch phone, or where you have majority of your business activities, you're not living far from the city center. So Omagua is that location that you can get from as low as 5 million to 8-9 million naira per plot at this moment. I mean, this date in 2026. And that price is not going to be there for long, because like I told you, many of these property owners and vendors and developers are moving based on demand and market learning. So as the market in this location begins to learn up, definitely prices will be shot up and you might be priced off from that market. So as you're watching this video now, this is your opportunity to come in and grab your plot in that location. So another location is the Ikwerre Axis here in Port Harcourt. And it's not the whole Ikwerre local government, it's some axis in the local government. And these axes are the areas bounding, the Obiabo aspect of Port Harcourt. And why is this location actually a hotspot for people looking to buy into locations that are not just land banking locations, but are locations that in the next 6 to 12 months you could be making upwards of 50 to 100 returns in your investment or value appreciation? Because these locations I'm going to mention around are not very far from the Ring Road project. That's the 51 point something kilometers road project flagged out by this administration that is almost nearing completion. So areas like the Ikwerre Axis, which actually ties so well within this within this Ring Road project, and the Chokocho Axis, actually within this also Ring Road project, are the two parts of Ikwerre or Ikwerre local government that you should be looking to go buy up lands now, going below 5 to 10 million. And the good thing, like I told you, is because of the ripple effect of the Ring Road project, and also people are comfortably moving into this location because they are way cheaper. So people renting out here are renting cheaper properties. So even if you come here, you don't want to build, people that want to build in the next 6 months or 12 months can buy from you at appreciated value of 50 to 100x of the money you bought into this location. The third location you should be looking at for when it comes to buying properties currently in Port Harcourt is the Igwuruta Axis, right? The Igwuruta Corridor is another beautiful location that you should be looking at. And currently, some part of Igwuruta are priced above 10 million already. In fact, we have a product in Igwuruta Urban Prime that is going for 25 million. That goes to show you that Igwuruta as an axis or a location has different strata of, price points, and you need to understand that that location is not even slowing down anytime soon. So there are some parts of Igwuruta that are going far below 10 million. You can go from 5 to 9, 10 million, and you can be looking at the Omoma axis. Oma is when you are heading out of Igwuruta, you're heading towards Eche. That Omoma axis actually is going within that price point. Then if you are heading close to the airport axis, then there's the Igwuruta area. And now it's not also all the part of the grid, because there's some part of the grid tally that is very close to the airport or the stadium that is going far above 10 million. So there are the ones that are behind these ones that you can get for 5, 6, 7 million as the case may be. And finally, and this is actually locations that if you don't take action now, in the next 3 to 6 months, you might be priced out of those markets, because prices are accumulating very, very fast in these locations. Finally, the last location that you should be looking at to buy land below 10 million in Port Harcourt is the Isiokpo Axis, and those are the outskirts or probably the aftermath of the Airport Corridor, right? Why these locations? These are the proper next hot. In fact, they are the current hotspot for land banking currently in Port Harcourt. So if you are looking to buy land banking project, Isiokpo Axis is where it is happening at the moment. And these areas encourage investors to buy in acres and hectares, right? Because they come off way cheaper than these other locations I already mentioned earlier. You can get from as low as 2-3 million per plot there. That means you can use 20 million to get an acre or a hectare for yourself in this location. If you get the right negotiation in the market, you can get for that amount with that little amount, right? So these are the locations, the 4 locations you should be looking at to buy land in Port Harcourt if you have 10 million and below. And like I said earlier, if you're watching this video a month after, the prices might have gone up, so you must verify before going in to make negotiations in this location. If you are watching 2 months after, the prices have also might increase. So now, what do you need to do next when it comes to taking this? Is by making sure that you're going through this purchase or this investment through the right channel. And I always encourage people to follow through the services of 2 people, which is number 1, a trusted and experienced real estate investment advisor like myself or my team here at Win Realty, or the service of a lawyer, right? You must make sure that you have these 2 people, either of them, helping you make this journey, because the current real estate scape in Port Harcourt is one that is very volatile and very, very risky. And if you don't go, if you don't purchase through the right channel, you are bound to be burned in this market. So thank you for watching, and I believe that you'll be hitting my DM to continue this process going forward. Right? So thank you for watching this video, and if you got value, do well to also comment what you learned in the comment section. Tag your friends, share this video to as many people as possible, and of course subscribe or follow this page. And also, before I leave you, there is a very clear call to action in the description. My link to my WhatsApp inbox is there. You can click on it and you can chat and move from there. So see you on the next video.